Hello everyone. In today's session of the Postman API testing series, we will discuss topics such as dynamic variables and provide test examples using the Postman snippet. If you haven't watched the previous videos in this playlist, I recommend doing so before continuing with this session. Your support is crucial, so if you find the video helpful, please subscribe to the channel. Be sure to watch the video until the end for a comprehensive understanding. Let's kick off today's session. By clicking on the Postman tool icon, I will open the Postman tool. Now, our tool is opened. We will use the same workspace for today's session as well. In the previous session, we created all these collections. For today's session, we will create a new collection. I will click on the plus icon and then give the collection name as Collection 8 because today is our 8th session. Now, we will discuss what a dynamic variable is. If we want to create random data for the API request, we can use a dynamic variable. For example, when we send a request to the server every time, it will create new data. We will do this practically so we will be clear on this concept. We will take this website for a demo. The URL is displayed on the screen, so you can open the same. Now, we will choose a post request here. Why? Because we have to send something to the server and create something. So, we can make use of the dynamic variable. We have to create this source. We will make the URL first. We can create the URL by combining the domain and endpoint. Now, we will go to Postman. In session 8, we will create a new request by clicking on the Add a New Request option. Now, we have created a request. I will name it Post Request. For the request type, I will select Post. We will use the URL that we created using the domain and endpoint. Now, I will copy the request body from the website. In Postman, we have the Body tab. Let's click on that and select Raw with JSON. Paste the copied request body here. So, what will happen now? Once we send the request, the body content will be created on the server side, and we will get a 201 response. Now, let's send this. We can see the response here. This is the response body, and we also received a 201 created response code. Now, notice in the request body, we hard-coded the name and job. For example, if we have to create a random name, how can we do that? For that, we have dynamic variables in Postman. There are many dynamic variables available in Postman. I'll show you the official document for Postman. This is the Postman official website. You can check the URL displayed on the screen or the description as well. In the documentation, we can see different types of dynamic variables we can create. Always keep in mind that dynamic variables start with the dollar symbol. For example, using this one, we can create a random timestamp. Similarly, we have many random variables. If we want to create any random alphanumeric value, we can use this. If we want to create a random Boolean value, we can use this. If we want to create a random integer between 0 to 1000, we can use this. When we want a random color every time, we can use this variable. Just remember that dynamic variables start with the dollar symbol. If we want to create a random first name every time, this is the variable. Also, we have a random last name. For all that, we have dynamic variables ready. If we want a new job title, we can choose this. Now, let's use this in check. In my request body, I have name and job. For the name, we will use the dynamic variable random name. Let's check how we can write this dynamic variable. Inside double quotes, type an open curly brace and two close curly braces. Inside that, we can write the actual dynamic variable. Here, we will take random first name. Also, we can see suggestions here. Now, what will happen? Whenever I send a request, the request will go with a new random name. Let me show you this now. I will click on the Send button. Now, in the response, a new name has appeared. I will send again, and then we can see a new name here. Now, we will change the job value as a dynamic variable. We will give $random job title. Now, our name and job will both generate randomly. I will send this. We can check the response, it has created one name and job. I will send again and see another name and job. Whenever we send a new request, we will get a unique name and job. This feature we can use in pre-request scripts, test scripts, etc. But whenever we use it, we can use this syntax and apply it. This is about dynamic variables. I hope you guys understood this simple topic. Okay, now it's time to wind up this session. If you like this video, share it with your friends, give it a thumbs up, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to hit the bell icon for regular video upload updates. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.